like this influential blog Koha gives.
I think, sir, can you share your PPT for checking?
Oh, sure.
We'll start. Okay, sir. I think everything is okay is here from my side. So, welcome all participants today's training program, 3 days training program on DSpace management. So, first of all, our uh, colleagues, Dr. Abdul Ghaffar will be introduce our resource person, Dr. Vimal Kumar V. After that, we will start this sessions. So I request the Dr. Abdul Ghaffar kindly introduce our resource person. Ji, Abdul Ghaffar, over to you.
Sir, anybody going to introduce me?
Okay. Just no, sir. Just I'm.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to introduce our resource person, Dr. Bimal Kumar. I think I am audible. Welcome to our training sessions, where we will have the privilege of the resource person, Dr. Bimal Kumar, an esteemed library professional whose expertise span the various domains within the realm of the information science. Hailing from the picturesque square region of the Kottayam district in Kerala, India, Dr. Vimal Kumar brings a wealth of the knowledge and experience from his tenure at Mahatma Gandhi University. With the keen eye of the scholarly communications and passion for the advocating, open access and free software movement, Dr. Kumar's insights are the sought after of the peers of the professional elites. His influential blog, Koha Geek, stand as the testament to his dedications to the fostering dialogue and innovations within the library community. Dr. Kumar's contributions extend beyond the virtual platform. He has actively contributed to the development of Koha, serving as the live DVD manager for Koha version 3.12. His academic journey is the equally impressive, having earned a bachelor degree in the communicative English, followed by the master degree in library and information science from the prestigious institutions. Additionally, he holds a PG diploma in computer applications, has successfully cleared the UGC NET examinations. Undoubtedly, the pinnacles of the doctor's Kumar's academic achievement is his recent completion of the PhD in the Library and Information Science from the Mahatma Gandhi University. His research endeavors have yielded numerous publications, including the journal articles, books, book chapters, and conference papers, further solidifying his status as the thought of the leader in the field. Join us in welcoming Dr. Vimal Kumar as our esteemed resource person for the today's training sessions, where we anticipate engaging discussions and invaluable insight that the promise to the enrich our understanding of the library science and information technology. Now we will understand about the DSpace. So I request the Dr. Bimal Kumar, please proceed, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Um, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Yes, sir. We have 3 days, and DSpace 7. They released 2 years back. Uh, about under DSpace 6, the previous version obsoleted. They stopped its service. Everybody has to now running DSpace 6 need to migrate to or upgrade to DSpace 7. For that purpose, we have to learn this DSpace 7. DSpace 7 is entirely um, different from DSpace 6. Lot of improvements and enhancements they have made. Um, anyway, its installation is lot of difference in it. We have to learn it, then only we can successfully manage it. um, may I know anybody using DSpace among the participants?
Yes, sir. I am using DSpace 6.5 and now migrating DSpace 7.5.
Okay, okay. Okay. See, just we start with, I think many participants maybe first time they like to use DSpace. First, we will see what's the purpose of this DSpace. DSpace we mainly make use to build digital archiving in different context. We can make use digital archiving. First, in the case of an academic institution or research institution, we have to build a digital archive. First is I will show you an example of a institutional repository. That's also a digital archive. IAC Bangalore Institutional Repository. this DSpace make use to build institutional repository that is very useful for academic and research institutions to showcase their research output. For that means they have to upload their journal articles, theses, and other reports to the public. Okay, actually, this Indian Institute of Science, their institutional repository built on e-prints, not DSpace. The purpose is same. They archive their scholars, faculty members, and other people's journal article, thesis, dissertations, and patents reports. We can find here. We can search for a keyword like polymer. Okay, it will display the result. We can see here bibliographical details. Click on the link. We can see the bibliographical details or metadata, and at the same time, we can find the full text that is in PDF file. Anyway, it is not limited to this PDF file. We can upload video, audio, images, any kind of um, digital objects in any kind of format.
Sir,
This is
actually
the
some noises come from your side.
yes.
हाँ, सारे साइलेंट है आज चलो.
Okay, the title of the article, then abstract, author, we can see here. This is an institutional repository. It has limited digital objects like research output of a particular institution. Okay, and I will show you one more example, archive.org. That's a very comprehensive digital library. It also uses another software. We don't know its name. It's maybe a custom one. Just make a search here. See here, search metadata, search text content.
Sir, sorry, there is a noise.
Wait, wait, wait. Oh, sorry, my kids was in the room, nobody in the home, so I called my mother and keep them. Okay, two kinds of digital archives we can create. One is institutional repository, and other is digital library. It has their own differences. Institutional repository, that's an institution's place to archive or keep their um, research output or scholarly output like journal articles, reports, other documents in association with completing their project or program. At the same time, digital library, uh, here any kind of archive we can find. For example, Internet Archive is a digital library where here we can find different kinds of digital material copyright expired, and um, others can submitted the articles here. It will available here, anybody can search and find it. For example, one search term, Vellala regulation. It's a it's a law regulation related with the uh, Kerala state in India. The research results shows a lot of documents which mentions this term Vellala regulation. That's from archive of old gazettes at the time of Travancore state. Here we can find different kinds of search like search metadata. Metadata means bibliographical file uploading the document. In the case of a book, author name, title of the book, date of publication, year of publication is the metadata. Then search text content. This digital library has the capacity to search among the text inside the document. Suppose this document is a PDF file. it also extract the text content in a separate file. When someone make a search, the search engine will help the user to search among the text inside, and if it similarity happens, it will show the result. It's a deep search. Okay, if I click on this result, it will display the full text or PDF file of the document. See, books available in flip as a flip book format. We can go through different pages. The full text extracted and available in search engine index. So when we search a particular term, it also search in inside the document and give the result. That's the capacity of a digital library. Then in the case of institutional repository, for example, in the case of Indian Institute of Science, each faculty member, scholar has their own user ID and password. Suppose they publish a new article, they log in into the system and they upload the full text of the document. Suppose if it's open access J article, or it's a its publisher allowed to upload it into an institutional repository. In the case of digital library, anybody can log in and upload their document. So many digital library softwares available. One popular one is DSpace, and another digital library software is Invenio. This developed by Zen. It's a research agency in Europe. It's also a good one, but not much popular because its installation is difficult. So no promotion they given. It's open source one. Anybody can download and install. We can search. We can go to the CERN Invenio software. I mean digital library example. CERN digital library. Actually, this is the catalog. Anyway, we can find their they developed themselves this digital library software. They make use for their digital library archive. And one more digital library software is there, that is Omeka. Omeka actually is a digital archive. Its main purpose is online exhibition and preserving photos and other documents. Omeka has two versions, Omeka S and Omeka Classic. Anyway, we can, it has their own purposes. We can choose an ideal version for whatever your purpose. We can choose an ideal version for your project work. I will show you one example of digital archive using Omeka. That's from India, Grandapura. It's an initiative from Bangalore. They archive old copyright expired publications in Indian languages. They scan it and upload it into Omeka. Mainly we can find here documents from Kerala, old documents from Kerala. Either we can download the um, uh, full text in PDF file. Otherwise, we can read it using as a flip book. Okay. This is the application of a digital archive software. Either we can make use it as an institutional repository to preserve the scholarly output. And the second purpose is we can build a digital library using this software. ePrints may exclusively build it for institutional repository purpose, but at the same time, DSpace, we can make use it for both. We can make use it as a institutional repository or digital library purpose. Okay. Anyway, we have familiar with the DSpace 6. I think that anyway, I will introduce you what are the changes in DSpace 7. The main change is that the DSpace 7 adopted a new front end. Front end means just a web interface. It adopted a new, entirely different front end. Its name is Angular. Angular is a front end software or interface project make use for Java build project. Then redesigned submission. So they have adopted Angular. Its look and feel uh, entirely changed than the previous version of DSpace. Then basic embedded video player they have added. Suppose we have upload a video file. There is an inbuilt video player is there. Then fully featured REST API. REST API means representational state transfer API. The purpose is that we can, it has two components in digital DSpace 7 in the latest version. One is backend and another second component is front end. Front end is only front end, the web interface of the DSpace. First component is backend of the DSpace. Backend means where we upload these digital objects and where it store all things. The front end act as a web interface where we can search and through that interface we can use the DSpace. This is a new technology make used by software developers. The difference is that REST API means we can install front end in another server and backend in two different places or server, and they will communicate each other. That's the main difference. For example, bank has, we have a UPI system. Each bank has UPI system. They have their own server, and we access this UPI system using third-party apps like Google Pay, Phone Pay, and Paytm. Okay, this third-party app contact with the main server and fetch details of the bank account details of the user, and they make use and help the user to make transaction with another account. that's the purpose of this REST API. Same like Google Map. Google Map is a separate entity. The same Google Map make used by Zomato, Ola, and Uber companies. They contact with the map service and uh, fetch the data, and they make use for their service. That is REST API. These services located in a different installed in a different places, and they connect each other using separate protocols. That's the purpose of REST API. Same case in DSpace. Their backend we can install in some one server, front end in another server. They will communicate each other. Suppose we search for a document, the front end give the instruction to the backend. It will fetch details and display to the user. And support for Open ARI. This is a framework or structure for research, open access infrastructure for research in Europe. This is a framework necessary made by scholarly communication software. That means um, they make use the structure uh, of the, make use this structure. It is easy for the software to communicate. For example, Indian Institute of Science has a repository. They can easily communicate with the Google Scholar, or Google Scholar can easily communicate with this DSpace or ePrint software and fetch details. Suppose a new article added there, Google Scholar can easily fetch details. Someone search in Google Scholar, it will display the details there. That's the Open ARI. It this framework make compatible software. The software make use by other services. Okay, it has the same backend of DSpace 6. Front end is entirely changed. This is the DSpace 6 architecture. We are familiar with the 6 architecture. Uh, Asset store, where the PDF files, video files, and other documents stored. That is the asset store. And the database. Database contains metadata of the documents. Then Solar. Solar is the search engine make use by DSpace. Koha using Zebra search engine, and DSpace is Solar search engine. The main feature of Solar search engine is that it can index full text of an article. Okay, in Koha, we can they can index only bibliographical details we provide. In DSpace, it can manage, process the metadata, and also it also create index from PDF files uploaded there. That is Solar. Solar is suitable for this purpose. They make use this search engine. The purpose is that someone searching for a particular keyword, that keyword may be in the article, inside of the full text article. Uh, it's possible very enhanced search. It will create an index from the full text and place it in a separate place. Someone searching, it also search among the article, full text, and give the result. And Tomcat is a servlet engine, same like Apache or web server in Java environment. DSpace built on Java environment. Um, the same project of Apache Tomcat. Apache Tomcat. Its name is Apache Tomcat. Same like Apache server in Koha. And some few more components there. That is RDF, Research Description Format. This is for some bibliographical details. It can relate to some other related details. For example, a book bibliographical details with us. It can relate to the book review available in Amazon. The same way, someone review an review the book and place it available in Flipkart. It can relate it to that review also. relate to various, it can create or establish relation with other bibliographical details, that is RDF. And API also another technology, it can communicate with the server and the client software. Same like Google Pay, bank has a server, third-party apps can connect with the server and get the details of bank details of the user, and the user can make transaction from third-party app like Google Pay and Paytm and PhonePe. Application Protocol Interface, I think that's the full name. Then OAI PMH, this is a protocol make available DSpace contents visible to other academic search engines like Google Scholar. Suppose we have our university has a DSpace and articles we have preserved there. Suppose OAI PMH protocol enabled, Google Scholar and other academic search engines can establish connection, and suppose someone searching in Google Scholar, articles inside the DSpace can available there in the search result. I am not sure what is this word. Anyway, the previous version has two interface, that is JSPUI and XML UI. Two kinds of interfaces there. This is the architecture of DSpace 6. And DSpace 7 architecture is different. This is the backend, server, web app, databases, asset store, search engines in a one pack, and front end in another. It acts as a different interface, two entirely different components. In DSpace 6, everything inside a single pack, single component, front end and back end inside a single software. In the DSpace 7, two different components. One is backend, we have to install separately, and front end, we have to install separately. They make use the front end node Angular. Its name is Angular. It's an interface exclusively for Java-based projects. That's the main difference. We can install backend and front end either in same system. Otherwise, we can install it in a two different system and it can communicate each other. And what is Angular and how does it work? That's the main feature of DSpace 7. Front end is different, look and feel is different. It's a framework for building dynamic application in the browser. Dynamic website means we know the difference between static website and a dynamic website. A dynamic website means based on the user data, it will also change the interface. For example, we enter a news website and we click on our geographical location, for example, Kerala state. Based on our location preference, it will display the news derived from Kerala state. That's an example of a dynamic website. Based on the user preferences, its interface, content also change. Then data comes from the server. This interface, suppose a person search for a keyword, it will send an instruction to the backend and fetch the result and display there. This is an independent project. Java DSpace 7 make use this Angular interface for DSpace software purpose. This is the communication works, backend and front end. Front end we can access through web browser. Someone search for a particular keyword, initial request go to the backend, returns the result page, second stage, then requested data also. For example, PDF file, click on it, will open. Okay, two separate components here. Place a request. Based on the request, it shows the result. See, in the case of DSpace, using DSpace is very easy. Suppose when we upload document, creating metadata, customization, not like Koha, it's not much to nothing to learn and not much to learn. But installation is very difficult for a beginner and it's also difficult for a technical person. Uh, the reason is that this DSpace built on Java. um, Most of the open source software for various purposes built on PHP, built on PHP. Everybody familiar with the PHP based application or Perl based application, they can easily install it. But Java based application, I think most of the people not familiar with it. They may feel difficult to install. Two methods they propose to install. One is quick installation via Docker. Docker means it's a new installation method concept. Everything packed in a container, everything packed in a packet, same like a sweet packet. For example, Diwali sweets. Everybody, if you, I mean, 5 or 6 kinds of sweets put inside a single box, and we can buy it from but the sweet house. Same like some software difficult to install. I mean, so many things we have to install, then only it will work. Everything packed inside a container that is called Docker. Okay, this way also we can install it. Docker installation is easy. For example, Docker DSpace Docker is available. Either we can download and we can put it in a cloud. It will work. Same like buy a fish from the fish store. I mean, ornamental fish. You can purchase a fish from the fish store, and your aquarium available in the house. Just place the newly purchased fish into the water. It will start to move. The same way, we can put the Docker, DSpace Docker, and make available or submitted into or make available in the cloud or server. It will start to work. And second method is detailed method, manual method. We can install it. What are the prerequisites to install this DSpace? The backend. First, we have to install the backend. The necessary thing is Java environment, Maven, and these are the components, software components necessary to install Java-based projects or applications. These two things, Maven and help the software application while installation. It will deploy the files and folders in appropriate places. Then Tomcat is a serverlet engine, same like a server, Apache server. It help the application to work like work as a web interface. Then it use the database PostgreSQL or Oracle. PostgreSQL, it's a same like MySQL or MariaDB. It's another relational database, RDBMS, database management services. Then search engine Solar search engine using Koha using Zebra, same like Solar. Solar is better than Koha. The main capability is that it can handle both metadata supplied, and at the same time it can search among the full text inside a file. I mean, it can search among PDF file and other Word file. It create index. Someone searching for a keyword easily retrieve the result from the created index. First installation phase is installing backend, download backend, then configure local file. That's a configuration file. Then we run Maven package. It will install. Then and one more component, and we will install finally the backend. Then we move the software into Tomcat folder. It will work on the web browser. Then second stage, we have to install this front end Angular. Then only we can see the front end of the software. Install Node and Yarn. Node means it's an environment environment necessary to install this Angular interface. Then download the Angular interface, then install it and configure these things. This final installation over, we can access the website of the DSpace. Suppose we install this DSpace on a cloud, we have to make it secure site. Secure site means HTTPS. We can make available secure site, then only we can properly, others can use it. Otherwise, the browser will stop the website. HTTPS is possible. We can make it secure. These are the brief introduction of DSpace 7. Anyway, their demo sites are available in this website. And we are going to see how to install this DSpace 7 on your system. I will step by step method I will demonstrate you. Then you can follow it. And you can also, I will also share you the very detailed installation steps. The official manual of DSpace 7 available at their home page. We can make a search. See here, installing DSpace. This DSpace now maintained by company called Lyrasis. Keyword is DSpace 7 installation. This is the official manual based on the changes in each versions. They will also make changes in their installation manual. We have to follow that official manual for first reference. The main the main difficulty with this manual is that very difficult to read by beginner without no related things. If you go through, the technical person can easily. Anyway, they have very detailed. They have mentioned the installation steps one by one. But for a beginner or a person with a little knowledge in Linux, very difficult to understand its installation procedure. The manuals also available. I suggest my blog. You can consult any blogs which mention DSpace installation. Anyway, my blog is dspacegeek.blogspot.com. See, I have mentioned here install DSpace 7 on Debian 11 and or Ubuntu 22.04. It works with the Debian 11. They suggest that either Debian 11 or Ubuntu 22.04. The reason is that they have suggest that a particular version of Apache, Maven, Apache, Solar, Tomcat, the particular version they mention work with Debian Debian 11 and 22.04. Ubuntu 22.04 for the latest version of Debian is 12. You can install it, but you have to install the Tomcat, the previous version. The default version available there 10, but we have to install the Tomcat 9. You have to manually install it, take too much time. So better to use a Debian 11 or Ubuntu 22.04. Does not work with Ubuntu 24.04. Direct installation possible with Debian 11 and Ubuntu 22.04. See, I have simplified the installation steps. Anyway, simplified, but it's a lengthy installation manual. It will take about 1 hour to install DSpace 7. But initially, if you try it, you may get so many errors. You can trial and error method you have to follow. You can find a lot of error or some you may lead to another place, may not be successful. Anyway, I will try to tell you slowly what's the meaning of each step, what are the necessary things you have to learn before this DSpace 7 installation. The same method you can install DSpace 7 on your local system, either server, physical server. Otherwise, if you want to install it on cloud, it's possible. Suppose you have a spare desktop computer, you can first try the installation of DSpace 7 on that machine, and then you can later try it on your server computer. If you are familiar with Ubuntu, I mean, many people familiar with Ubuntu than Debian, you can try it on Ubuntu. The version I suggest to so many Ubuntu flavors or distributions available. I suggest X Ubuntu. It's a lightweight one. You can download from their website, Xubuntu 22.04 CD. You can make a search Xubuntu 22.04 CD image. The Xubuntu 22.04 CD image. Click on this. Here, ISO file is here, 3 GB, small size compared with Ubuntu with the Genome. You can click on it, it will download. Okay, download this ISO file. Then you can write it on a pen drive, flash drive. So many startup disk creator available. One is Rufus. Disk creator software Rufus. You can download and install. Then you can write it on a ISO file on the pen drive. Another one is Vendoi. Vendoi is very convenient. Suppose you have a pen drive. You want to store so many Linux ISO files there. Install this Vendoi software on your Windows computer or Linux computer. Then plug in your pen drive. It will format your pen drive, and you can copy your downloaded Xubuntu ISO file into Vendoi folder. Then you can restart computer. Then it will display the Vendoi screen and install Xubuntu. The screen like this. You can keep so many ISO files of Linux in a single pen drive. You can manage so many ISO files. You can install desired operating system. Okay, it works well with Windows. Suppose you have Windows computer or Linux computer, install it, flash your pen drive, format it, then your pen drive is ready, copy the ISO file into Windows folder. We have to create a flashable pen drive. Then you can install this Ubuntu 22.04 on your system, where we will install DSpace 7. See, this is in my laptop. I have installed an Ubuntu based operating system. That's name is Pop OS. It's an Ubuntu based. Its version is 22.04. You can check the version. This is the terminal. I will tell details what is the purpose of terminal. You can check the version name available in the system. Suppose in your library, you have a computer where an Ubuntu operating system is installed. You can check which version of Ubuntu operating system there. Okay. The application launcher, click on it. You can find the terminal. Find the terminal, open it. Type the command lsb _ release -a. See here, it's Pop OS. Mentioned there 22.04 Jammy Jellyfish. Jammy Jellyfish is the code name of the Ubuntu of 22.04. Don't by heart this command. You can make a search in Google command to check Ubuntu version. This command, copy it and paste here. Enter it. Linux commands don't need to by heart. If you frequently using it, you will definitely automatically you remember it. Otherwise, make a search in Google. The purpose of the command, it will display there. Copy and paste it. You can run it. Okay, first thing is the DSpace 7 can install it on either Debian or Ubuntu. See here, it also install it on Windows also, both Windows and Unix like operating system or Linux based operating system. But nobody would like to install DSpace it on Windows for production purpose. The reason is that Windows is not a stable operating system to install and run a critical, enterprise software like DSpace. Everybody prefer to use Linux for this, the stable installation of any kind of software. So I do not suggest try installation of DSpace on Windows. If you install it on Linux, it's rock stable. It will run like a horse, nothing to stop it. So nobody suggests to install it on a Windows. Okay, we learned how to download the Ubuntu 22.04. Choose a lightweight Ubuntu distribution, Ubuntu 22.04 CD image in Google. You can download the ISO file and write it, flash it on a pen drive, or write it on a pen drive. You can create a booting medium and install it on the computer. Um, one more method I will also suggest you. Suppose you want to learn to install. It's very difficult to install for common man. Suppose you are working on Windows and your system has good storage and RAM, for example, 8 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM. You can install VirtualBox and try install Xubuntu inside the VirtualBox and try DSpace. VirtualBox is software. It will create a virtual operating system environment. Suppose you are working on Windows. If you want to install Linux inside this Windows without disturbing the main storage, we can make use VirtualBox. I will show you the VirtualBox. VirtualBox not installed. This is the website of VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox version 7. Windows installation is very easy. Click on, go to VirtualBox website, VirtualBox. Click on here, Windows, Linux distribution available. Windows exe file, just double click and install it. In Linux distribution, click on various Ubuntu based versions available. Okay, to take time. I will show it anyway. Anyway, today I will install VirtualBox and tomorrow show you how to do it. For person working on Windows, you can try yourself. Try yourself VirtualBox and install Ubuntu on VirtualBox, and you can try yourself the installation of DSpace 7. Okay. The first thing, the skill set we need to install this DSpace 7 on a Linux-based operating system is that we have to learn the basics of the Linux commands. Otherwise, we don't understand the meaning of each command. So I will introduce you few commands and how to apply these commands on Ubuntu. See, everybody, every Linux-based operating system, with these commands, we have to apply it on a terminal. Terminal is a tool which help us to input the command. See, in every Linux operating system, application launcher will be there. Click on application launcher. In utilities or system category, we can find a terminal. In Xubuntu, Xubuntu terminal, the name will be Xubuntu terminal. Click on the terminal button, it will open. This is the main tool we going to use install or apply command to install DSpace 7 terminal. This is very important. We have to learn how to open this terminal. Okay. Then how to apply the commands? These Linux commands are case sensitive. Case sensitive means we have to apply the command as such. Otherwise, the command will not work. For example, you want to see date. Click on date. It will show date, time, and year. This is a command. The next is who am I? It will show the name of the user. User means the name of the user account. When we install Linux, First, we create account. While installation, it will ask to create an account. We give the user ID to login and a password. This is the username. Then thousands of commands, hundreds of commands to manage various operations. This should be case sensitive. Okay, after installation, the first command we have to apply is this ISO file may be released. This operating system may be released few months back. We have to make the system up to date. Lot of updates they have released. We have to make the system new. For that purpose, we have to apply a command that is sudo apt update. The meaning of the command is that sudo means super user do. That means for every instruction we are going to apply on Linux, it need a permission from the user or system. You should be an authorized user to apply this command. Who is the authorized user? Authorized user is the user account user created at the time of the installation of this this operating system. Here username is Vimal. Okay, I have created a password for this user account. I want to apply this command mentioned there, sudo apt update. It asks the password. I successfully enter the password, then only I can apply or this command will work. Okay, and notice here sudo, then a space, then apt, then a space, then update. That is the case sensitivity. We have to type the command as such, otherwise it does not work. What's the meaning of this apt? Apt is the package management system make use by Ubuntu. Apt. Package management system means a mechanism to install, remove the related things of package management system. Okay, suppose you want to install a package called VLC player. You have to apply the command sudo apt install VLC. It will install the VLC player. Okay, here sudo apt update means it will update the system. Update system means I'm going to enter it sudo apt update. It will ask a password. Here I have to enter the password of the username Vimal. When I type the password, nothing will display there. Anyway, I type the password and enter it. Some lines are scrolling. That means it check the software repository. This is the links to the software repository. Actually, these software repositories are computer server where new versions of packages, Ubuntu packages located. Okay, this command check the software repository. What are the newly available packages? That means Linux kernel has a new version. Suppose a new version available of Linux kernel, this software package will be available in the repository. When we apply the command sudo apt update, it check there any new version of installed packages is there. Okay, it collect the information. What are the new packages there? The next command is any new versions of the packages there. It will download the newly available packages in the system and install it. Okay, the next command is sudo apt upgrade. This command will I have recently upgraded it, nothing to download. It will download the newly available packages and install it. It makes the system new updates, download and install it. Whatever may be the software we install it on Ubuntu, we have to apply these two commands: sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade. The command to clear the screen is clear. It will clear the screen. Okay. See here, this is the dollar sign. Okay, dollar sign means this user, now we open this terminal as a normal user. To become a root user, dollar means account name is Vimal. Now I log in as a normal user. To become a root user means the top user or administrative user. Same like president or prime minister, who is the most power. Prime minister has the most power in India. Same like prime minister in Linux operating system. To become a root user, the command is sudo su. Super user do. Su means super user. To convert, login as a super user to do all things. It has all power to do anything. To convert it as a super user, apply the command sudo space su, enter. It has the password. Now, the prompt changed to root at a pop, root at a operating system name. Then the dollar sign changed to hash symbol. Okay. Now I am logging as a root. Two kinds of terminal use is here. We will frequently using these things in DSpace 7, so I mentioned it. Okay. For normal cases, sudo apt update. Every command we prefix apply sudo in front of every command. It has the password, we will apply it. In certain cases, we have to log in as a root user, that top user, to do apply some commands. Then next command is how to install a new software into Ubuntu using this command line. Without this command line, it's called command line. Without command, we can install software that is for common uses. For example, I have a laptop, I want to install operating system, install Ubuntu. For normal purposes, I don't want to use this command. For higher level usage like install DSpace, Koha, these things, we have to apply these commands. For example, I want to install an application called Bluefish. Bluefish is a text editor. Otherwise, I want to install a FTP software like FileZilla. Okay, if you know the name, we can install it. Sudo apt install FileZilla. This is the command to install an application into Ubuntu. Sudo apt space install FileZilla. See, after applying enter button, it shows some messages. It says that these packages has to install FileZilla. Needed to get this much size of the packages. Then 36 MB size of the package has to download. Do you want to continue? We give the permission Y. Enter. See the installation over. FileZilla application installed. See here, the FileZilla application installed. Click on the icon, it will open. This way, using command, we can install application. This This application installation command is very important. Sudo apt install the name of the application, VLC. It will install VLC player. We frequently use this command to install DSpace. In many places, we will apply this command. And one more thing is that is very necessary to apply or learn how to open a system file using a text editor. Suppose we want to open many configuration or system files while installation of DSpace. We want to learn open the system file using the command line from command line. For example, this is a folder boot. We have to open this file. We can easily open it. Open it in a text editor like a WordPad in MS Windows. Here, so many text editor available. The available text editor name is Mousepad. I open it. If you want to open it in command line, then only we can make changes. We can double click it, it will open. No meaning. If something to we enter it, it will the system will refuse it. Okay, suppose you want to open this file, you can open it using terminal. The command is okay. Mousepad is the text editor available here. So many text editor like gedit, nano, so many editors available. See here, Mousepad is available. If you want to install Mousepad, sudo apt install Mousepad. You can install it. We want to open this file. How to open it? Sudo Mousepad. It says that open the particular file using the editor name Mousepad. Then location of the file. Location computer etc apt sources list. Like this, sudo mousepad. This is the main folder, root folder. Then etc. Then apt. Then sources dot list. We can autofill it. Type 2-3 words. Press tab button. It will autofill. Otherwise, we type it. Spelling mistake may happen. Okay. Autofill it. Press on tab. Type 2-3 sentences, 2-3 letters of the file name. Press tab button. Sources dot list will come. Then open. Sudo mousepad. Then location of the file. etc apt sources separated by forward slash enter. See here the message warning. You are using the root account. You may harm your system. I open this file using the root or administrator privilege. I can edit anything. This way we can make changes and close, save the changes and close the file. Okay. The essential skill is we want to know about how to apply commands. Don't remember these or by heart these commands. We have manual here. we have to know the meaning of each command. I have explained the meaning of each command. Just copy paste it and apply there. See here, I give the in the instruction manual mention which operating system is ideal. Link also there. Then first step is prepare the system for DSpace installation. DSpace consists of Java-based backend. The first thing is update the operating system. Apply the following commands one by one to receive new updates. It makes the system new. See here, sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade. Two commands combined using symbol and then -y. It does not ask a confirmation. Anyway, we will try to apply the command. First command, copy it, right click copy, click on the terminal, paste there, enter. First it update the system, it check the repository, any new updates available, and find how many packages has to download. Then after that, sudo apt upgrade. Suppose you want to see the previous commands apply, click on the up arrow button, it will come enter. Okay, so some reason it will take time. Okay, anyway, net connection is okay. It will, this command will work successfully. Okay, it will make the system new. It will download all the updates and install it. See, next step is create a DSpace user. The user concept is that we create a new DSpace user, a DSpace user for handle this installation. At the time of installation, we create a user, for example, Vimal. That's the primary user. To log in, account details we will log in using, we log in. The second is we have to create a user with the name DSpace, the second user to handle this installation. This is the command sudo user add user, the second user DSpace. Okay, when we create a new user DSpace, okay, the prime folder of the user is called home. Here we can see the folder or files created by that user. Now I am logging as a user with the name Vimal. This is the folder and file I create here. If I create second user with the name DSpace, it will create another home folder. For example, here, home, another folder will come DSpace. That is necessary for DSpace installation. Sudo user add -m DSpace, copy it, paste here, enter it. DSpace user created. Second is sudo space password DSpace, PASSWD DSpace, a password for the user DSpace. Okay, a user created and also his password has to created. Press enter, it asks the password. I give the password, simple password DSpace. It says that password updated successfully. I created a user with the name DSpace, then created a password to log in DSpace. For production purpose, you can give a complex password. Then next is we have to give the user all power. Power means administrative power for this DSpace user. Sudo, it says that sudo privileges. Sudo means administrative user in Ubuntu. Give the administrative power to DSpace. Same like in government, many ministers ask their own power. Same like this DSpace user, we apply the top power, or means same like prime minister power to this DSpace user. This is the command. Added, and see here in home folder, one is Vimal, one is DSpace user created. I can enter inside Vimal. I cannot enter inside DSpace because I have no permission to enter another user account. So it is in red color. Okay. I have power inside my folder, home folder. This user can enter inside this DSpace folder with his username and password. Can we take a 5 minutes break? After that, we can continue. This installation is lengthy, so I tell in detail and slow step by step. Okay. 8:35, we can return and resume the installation process. Okay, first the step is first we install Debian 11 or Ubuntu 22.04. Then update the operating system. This is the two commands to update the system new. Copy the entire lines and copy it in the terminal and apply. It asks the password, enter the password to make the system new. The second is we have to create a new user with the name DSpace. This is necessary for the DSpace installation. Some services or actions managed by this user with the name DSpace. So we create with the user the name DSpace. Then the second step is we apply a password for the user DSpace. Anyway, while using this manual, just read this description before apply the command, then know the meaning of each command. Then this command is sudo user mode. We make or give all the privilege to, as an administrator uh, of we give the privilege to administrator privilege
Please
to
share the screen, sir.
Sir, PPT is not visible, sir.
not visible. Okay. Not PPT. Actually, I open this blog page installation. Is it okay? Can you
Okay, sir.
visible?
There is a
Sir,
not visible, sir.
please
Not
share
visible. Wait,
the
wait. I
screen.
will. I will. Oh, okay. Share screen. Okay, sorry. Now visible. Now okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Screen is okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, first we make the system new, apply this command, these two commands for create an account, new user account, name is DSpace. We apply a password using the second command. Then we give all the administrative privilege to this user with the name DSpace. The third command, we create a directory inside the root. Root means the main folder. This is the main folder. We are going to create a folder with the name DSpace. Here we will create a folder with the name DSpace. The DSpace software packages will be available, or we will copy inside this folder. The command is sudo space mkdir. The meaning of mkdir is that make directory, create a directory. This is the location of the place. Control L. This is the location of the place. We are going to create a folder here. Copy this command and apply there. Enter. See here, we apply the command sudo space mkdir make directory / DSpace. See here, DSpace folder created. Wait, once again. See, the DSpace folder created here. In Windows, we right click and create folder, it will create. But in Linux, we cannot create directly from the front end. We have to apply the commands from the terminal with the appropriate permission or user privilege. Then only this folder will create there. Inside this folder, DSpace software packages will deposit or source code will deposit. For that purpose, ownership, permission. This is the folder name, and this is the folder name. We give ownership of this folder assigned to the user, DSpace user. DSpace user we have created. We give the ownership of the folder to that user. Same like purchasing a property or writing a property to someone. For example, a home. I assign ownership of the home to another person. He has full right enter into the home and manage the home, do anything. Same like we create a folder, give the permission, full permission to the another user with the name DSpace. Sudo chon. Chon command is that purpose. Sudo chon DSpace user is there, then which folder he has the power. Okay, sudo chon DSpace is the user and on which folder he has the full right. Enter. Next command is we have to install some packages necessary to install DSpace. Sudo apt install, I will copy, paste here. Sudo apt install wget is a package, help us to download some packages. Then cul, cul. It's a package management thing. Then git is another package maintenance, version maintenance package. Build essential means some essential packages to compile. For example, C++. Some packages has to compile. Mousepad is the editor. Zip means package has to zip and unzip. Extract the packages. Okay. We are going to install these packages. Enter it. Okay, these things are already new. Nothing to download. The next thing is install OpenJDK, Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit means we are going to install a Java-based software. To run that software, it needs an atmosphere. We have to facilitate, create an atmosphere suitable to run Java-based software DSpace. For that purpose, we are going to install this package OpenJDK version 11. Sudo apt install this package OpenJDK. This is very important. Copy and paste here. Sudo apt install OpenJDK. Open version of Java Development Kit. Enter it. In MB package download and install it. Sorry, 269 MB and installation of this package. From we software first download it, then unpack and install packages. This is the package size. It download. This is download is in progress. Big. Anyway, we have a 3 days workshop. Not able to cover within 3 days. We can extend to 1 more day. After downloading, packages are installing. It's over. Finish. This package installation over. The next step is we are going to create a file, system file, and we are going to add or load add these 2 lines inside that file. That is some Java environment location we will mention. Sudo mousepad. Mousepad is the text file. We will create the file inside etc. This file we are going to create. Sudo mousepad etc environment. Sudo space mousepad space. This is the file name we create. This is the place. Place means root etc. I will show you the graphical interface. etc. Here we are place it. Sudo space mousepad etc environment. Enter it. already a file is there. We are going to open, then add these 2 lines. Copy 2 lines, select it, copy. Sorry. Paste here. Paste here. This is the location of the Java home. Java home means this OpenJDK file. I mean system files located in this folder. We have to mention there. Otherwise, system cannot identify it. Otherwise, Java or related package cannot identify where this Java environment files are located. Okay, so we give these 2 lines. File, save it. We are going to save the file, add the lines, save the lines, show, close it. And these 3 commands, not necessary, it's optional. We can check. The files are properly created. Anyway, you can apply this command one by one. The location visible. Okay, it's properly configured. Don't worry. You can apply these commands and make sure that Java home created. Next is install Maven and 2 necessary package for the installation of DSpace. Java, actually these 2 packages, Maven and requires for the build process during the DSpace installation. Maven help to download the dependencies for the DSpace installation. I mean, DSpace required some other package, dependent package to run. Maven help to download the dependencies. Then Maven is used to build the installer. Okay, and used to install or deploy. Maven download the dependency packages, and after downloading, and is a package help us to deploy. Deploy means the downloaded things move to appropriate folders. That's the purpose of these 2 packages. These 2 packages associated with the Java-based application necessary for Java-based application installation, sudo apt install Maven, and we install together. So we give the name together with a space. Copy, paste here, enter. The process of downloading is in progress. After downloading, it will unpack and place it in the appropriate places. It's over. Then next is install PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is the database, RDBMS, relational database management system. Same like MariaDB in Koha. Here use PostgreSQL. It is store metadata and other things in database. So many packages we have to install: PostgreSQL, PostgreSQL client, PostgreSQL contrib, library files. Okay, and some packages to connect with the Java. Okay, copy the entire thing, copy it, select the entire thing, copy it, paste here, enter it. PostgreSQL in either in Ubuntu or Debian. Ubuntu 22, it will, if you install it on Debian 11, it will install PostgreSQL version 13. That's the main difference. Okay, installation is finished. This is the line to install. Next is we will check which version of PostgreSQL we installed. Which version? This is the command. Copy it and apply it on the terminal. See here version PostgreSQL 14.11. 14.11. Next is we have to apply two commands. For Ubuntu users, apply the command. Debian users has another set of command. First is we have to push it. We have installed PostgreSQL. We have to start it. Then only it work. This command will start wake up. Okay, wake up PostgreSQL. Select it, copy. Okay, it started. Then next command, we have to check this PostgreSQL started. We have to check whether it's running or not. Okay, copy the command sudo systemctl status. Status, the status of the place. It says that it's active. See here, active. Successfully installed the service tab. It says service. In Linux, each application install and it works. It says that it's a service. Okay, service is running. See here, active. See, it display here failed. It means not successfully installed. Okay, to exit from this prompt, we have to apply the command Control C. Control C. Press the combo key combo Control plus C to exit from this prompt. Control C. Exit from the prompt. Is ready to apply next command. Next command is create a password for PostgreSQL. See here, create a password for PostgreSQL. Same like create root password in Koha installation, MySQL root password in Koha installation. PostgreSQL we have created. Next stage is we are going to apply or assign a root password for PostgreSQL. We can give a password like DSpace or something. For learning purpose, I give the password DSpace. Enter. It asks the password. Type the password. Password will not display there. Type DSpace. Enter. 2 times it will ask. After enter it, enter it 2 times. It password update successfully. Okay, next stage is try to log in into PostgreSQL. We have created root user. Next is we can check it or test it. Log in into PostgreSQL. Zoo Postgres, enter. Give the password DSpace. See here, successfully enter inside PostgreSQL. So PostgreSQL prompt is here, Postgres at pop OS. Then you can exit. We have checked that and make sure that it successfully installed. So Postgre prompt is here. We can exit from the prompt. Return to Vimal. Next thing is for Ubuntu 22 user only has to apply. We have to open a particular file. It's a particular file. Make some changes inside that configuration file. This is the editor. We will open this file and apply. We uncomment a line. See here. I copy this statement or instruction or line, command line. The command line stands for open a system file. It will open in mousepad editor. Paste it. enter. It's a big file. A line has to uncomment. I will I will tell you in detail what is uncomment. This is the line. Just to copy it, open mousepad. Control F, find the line. Listen address, enter. Every text editor has a search and find button, same like MS Word. Control F, it will open. Otherwise, search, find. Copy the line and a few portion of the line. Search it. This is the line. Here a hash symbol you can see. This line is not activated. It's a comment only, not activated. Okay, we have to remove that hash. Check the instruction, uncomment the line, remove that hash symbol and save it. Remove that hash symbol, save the file and close it. That's the instruction of this line. Sudo mousepad, the location of the file, find the line database, uncomment this line. The next thing is for Ubuntu users, again we have to open another configuration file of PostgreSQL. Copy. Don't need to apply it. Copy Ubuntu users, copy this line, open another file, paste it. Database administrative login by Unix domain socket. And we have to add the following lines below it. Okay. Find the line inside the folder. Copy. Control F, enter. This is the line. Add the line below it. Add this line below it. This two line. This is a DSpace configuration line. This is a command line. Second is the instruction line. Copy. Paste here. The instruction is copy that, open that file, then find the line database administrative login. Otherwise, you can scroll down and find the line. Copy these two lines and paste here. File, save, then close it. Then sudo systemctl restart PostgreSQL. We make some changes and we are going to restart this PostgreSQL server. Okay, successfully added that configuration. Next is Solar installation. Solar is a search engine. This is an integral part of, necessary part of DSpace installation. Solar help the DSpace create indexes of each article we upload there, help the users to search and find the objects. Okay, we have, for that purpose, we have to install Solar software. Enter into home folder, apply the following command. To get in, enter into folder, home folder, apply the command cd. Suppose you are in another place, click on cd. Now you are in home folder. Home folder means, inside home folder means, click on this home. This is the present place of this user. If you type pwd, we can see here, this is the present place, home Vimal. See here, Control L, home Vimal. Okay. Copy this line. It will download Zoller package in compressed format zip. This is the file location in Zoller website. Zoller version 8.113. Sudo wget means this is the command. Wget is a service or command. Help the user download a package or file from another place or website. We are going to download this Zoller software package from website. Enter. It is going to download the package Zoller 8.11.3. Okay, download is in progress, Zoller package. After download, we will install it. This installation step is entirely different from Koha installation. Reason is that DSpace built on a different software environment, Java. So it looks very different from Koha installation. Koha built on Perl programming language. 75% of the package download. Linux has many facilities not available with Windows. You can directly download a package using wget command. You have file location sudo wget, it will directly download into system. See here, Zoller package is downloaded, not fully downloaded, is in progress. Download is in progress. See, download is finished. Next is we are going to unzip the packages. This is the zip file. We are going to unzip it, extract it using the command sudo unzip. Zoller package. This is the package we are going to unzip. Command is simple, sudo unzip the package name. This is the process of unzipping the package. See here, Zoller. See, this is the Zoller folder. Okay, we install from this folder. After downloading, we unzip the package. This is the command. It will install the Zoller search engine in our system. Sudo bash Zoller, the line, a particular file inside that folder, it will install it. We are going to apply this command. Enter it. This package, it replaces the packages in various locations, etc folder. Opt is the folder location of Zoller files. Okay, it says that it's active. Control C, exit from the prompt. Okay, Zoller is now active. Next 3 commands apply one by one. We have to wake up Zoller. After installation, we have to wake up Zoller. Enable it. Next is restart it. Next is status. Okay, Zoller started. Next is status. It started. Okay. We can check the Zoller interface. See here. Copy localhost 8983 is the port number. This is the URL. Same like Koha localhost 8080. We are going to open Zoller interface on the computer. See localhost 8983. This is the Zoller port number, URL, Zoller interface open. This is the first component. I mean, we first installed PostgreSQL, first installed OpenJDK, Java Development Kit. Then next we installed this PostgreSQL. Then third is Zoller installation. After installation, localhost 8983 Zoller, this interface open. We can stop today. Tomorrow we will learn how to download the DSpace packages and install the backend of the DSpace. Okay, the preliminary thing we have installed PostgreSQL, Zoller. Tomorrow we will learn install the backend of DSpace. Okay. Anyway, participants with the system, you can install Ubuntu 22.04. I will also share you in the group. Suppose you have a Windows system, don't worry about it. You can install a VirtualBox and how to install this Ubuntu inside VirtualBox. And you can also try these steps there. Suppose you have a spare system in the office or library. First you can install Ubuntu, then you can follow these steps. If you fail, don't worry about it. I will guide you how to install it. Anyway, up to Zoller installation, we finished. Tomorrow we will learn DSpace installation. In the group, if any, suppose if any stage you didn't understand, just ask there. I will help you to make it more clear. So, for beginners, you may feel difficult because the lengthy step.
Okay, sir. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we will end it. If there is any questions, any doubt, dear participants, if you have any doubt, any questions.
One question is there. Send me the link for Windows installation. Actually, Windows installation, they barely mentioned, but not specifically mentioned. I have not tried Windows installation. Anyway, you can search in Google DSpace 7 installation on Windows 10 or 11. If you possible to follow it, you can install there in Windows. Anyway, this not suggested to install DSpace on Windows for production purpose. Anyway, we have to learn install it on Linux-based operating system, either Debian or Ubuntu. Can we install Koha and DSpace in same system? It's possible. One thing we have to notice, Koha use the port 8080 for staff client, but DSpace use the same port 8080. Anyway, if you install same system, Koha along with the DSpace, port number is same, collision may happen. First, we have to change the port number 80802. For example, another port like 8000. Then you can try DSpace on Koha server. In my blog, Koha Geek blog, I will give you share the link how to change the port number of Koha to 8080 to 8000. Okay. Linux is compulsory for DSpace installation. Suppose you are install DSpace for your university or college for a production purpose. Production means for seriously you have to build a digital library. You should use Linux operating system to install Koha. Windows installation is not recommended by the developers and other technical people. Linux has more control, user have or more control on Linux based operating system. Okay, if no more questions, see you tomorrow. And further more questions, you can ask it in the WhatsApp group. I am not sure about Windows installation. I have not tried it. So in Linux, I am sure how to solve the problems visible in Linux, but in Windows, I am not sure about what happened there.
Sir, in Windows installation, sometimes path error issues occurs because I
I have not
installed
installed it
into.
in Windows. Actually, Windows and Linux installation is entirely different.
Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining this sessions. I think that is okay, sir.
Okay. You can
Okay,
conclude.
okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow at same time.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.